Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say a Elope reunion is coming very soon, like maybe even next week. Liam Spencer set his sights on his ex Hope Logan after he beat his fake cancer. Word on the internet is Hope and Liam will make things official this fall, and Thomas Forrester might blow his top. Thomas Forrester recently returned to Los Angeles, and he's unstable at best. Ridge Forrester's son lost his mind when his dad dumped his mom and married Brooke Logan. Then Thomas threw a 40-year-old temper tantrum over his parents not being together and attacked his stepmom. It was revealed on The Bold and the Beautiful that Thomas's engagement is over, and he and Paris Buckingham split. Not one engagement in his life seems to be getting there happily ever after. And Thomas's issues all seemed to start last year when Hope Logan refused to marry him and he left town. Thomas Forrester has a long history of obsessing over Hope while she's with Liam Spencer. B&B spoilers say that this week Liam and Hope are headed for a reunion, and Lope will be back in the spotlight. Is that going to be the final blow in Thomas's mental breakdown? Are we going to have another mannequin situation on our hands on Bold and Beautiful? Dr. Taylor Hayes should probably stop flirting with Deacon Sharp and worry about counseling her own son before he becomes dangerous. Did Liam Spencer just beat a fake tumor and gunshot wound so that he could get taken out by Thomas? The Bold and the Beautiful never fails to put its characters into emotionally combustible situations, and the tangled web of Hope Logan, Liam Spencer, and Thomas Forrester is about to ignite once again. Just when it seemed like Thomas had finally stabilized his life and pulled himself away from the toxicity of his Hope obsession, fate delivers a painful reminder that the wounds of the past never fully heal. Spoilers tease that seeing Hope and Liam together again triggers a deep and dangerous reaction in Thomas, one that could unravel the delicate progress he's made and set the stage for new drama in Los Angeles. Hope Logan has been working hard to rebuild her independence since her marriage to Liam crumbled. For months, she leaned heavily on Thomas, who gave her comfort, creative partnership at Forrester Creations, and a steady devotion unlike anyone else in her life. But while Hope wanted something new and freeing, she couldn't ignore her lingering history with Liam. The connection between Hope and Liam runs deep, rooted in years of love, family, and heartbreak. They share Beth, their daughter, and no matter how far apart they drift romantically, co-parenting constantly throws them back into each other's orbit. Spoilers suggest that an upcoming moment between the two, innocent by all outward appearances, will spark a storm in Thomas. The scene unfolds when Hope and Liam share a laugh at Forrester, reminiscing about Beth's milestones and finding themselves slipping into familiar comfort. Thomas happens to see it, and for him, it's like a dagger to the heart. Thomas's fragile stability. Thomas has tried to change. After years of manipulation, obsession, and mental instability, he's put in the effort to be a better man. He's taken accountability for his past and made strides toward being a healthy father for Douglas. He has been dedicated to Hope, even when she resisted. For once, he wanted to do things the right way. But Hope's lingering affection for Liam has always been Thomas's greatest insecurity. He knows deep down that he's been a rebound, someone she turned to when her marriage was crumbling. And though she expressed affection for him, there was always a part of Hope that didn't fully close the door on Liam. Spoilers say this realization gnaws at Thomas in the worst way. Seeing Hope's smile directed at Liam, watching her eyes light up in a way that he fears she never did for him, sends him spiraling. All his carefully built walls of stability threaten to come crashing down. Brooke's warnings echo. Brooke Logan has never trusted Thomas with her daughter. She's warned Hope countless times that Thomas's feelings run too deep, that his history of obsession and manipulation can't be erased with promises of reform. For Brooke, Thomas will always be a ticking time bomb, waiting for the moment when his fragile grip on reality snaps. Spoilers hint that Brooke's voice will echo in Thomas's mind as he struggles with jealousy and anger. He doesn't want to revert to the man he once was, the one who schemed, lied, and manipulated his way into Hope's life. But the more he dwells on Liam's presence, the more he fears that Brooke was right all along. Will Thomas prove his critics correct by spiraling into obsession again? Or will he find a way to redirect his emotions and cling to the progress he's made? Hope's conflicted heart. Hope isn't trying to hurt Thomas. In fact, she's been nothing but honest with him about where she stands. She cared for him, and at times she believed she could build a real future with him. But her heart has never fully broken away from Liam, no matter how many times he betrayed her trust with Steffi. Her conflicted emotions put her in a dangerous position. Spoilers suggest Hope will soon find herself torn between comfort with Liam and loyalty to Thomas. When Liam leans on her, she can't help but step in, yet she knows every act of kindness toward him feels like a betrayal in Thomas's eyes. If Hope can't set clearer boundaries with Liam, she risks reigniting Thomas's darkest impulses. And this time, the consequences could be more explosive than ever. Liam unintentionally stirs the fire. For Liam, being around Hope feels natural. He's not intentionally trying to sabotage her relationship with Thomas, at least not at first. But Liam's pattern of waffling between Hope and Steffi is infamous, and spoilers tease that his presence will complicate things more than he realizes. In one heated exchange, Liam might even remind Thomas that he is Beth's father, not Thomas, planting another thorn in the already fragile man's heart. Thomas, who has fought to build a family with Hope and Douglas, can't stomach the reminder that Liam will always hold a piece of hope that he can never replace. The trigger effect. This is where the story becomes dangerous. Spoilers suggest Thomas's triggered emotions won't simply stay internal. He may start withdrawing at work, lashing out at colleagues, or slipping back into obsessive behaviors. Hope, sensing his change in demeanor, will worry, but her attempts to reassure him could backfire, especially if Liam's presence continues to loom over them. It's the classic bold and the beautiful setup. One spark, one smile, one seemingly innocent moment becomes the crack in a foundation that was never as solid as it seemed. Douglas caught in the middle. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of this fallout is how it could affect Douglas. Thomas has worked so hard to rebuild his relationship with his son, giving him stability and security. But if Thomas begins spiraling again, Douglas will feel the tremors immediately. Spoilers suggest Douglas may even confide in Hope, worried about his father slipping back into old patterns. Hope will then be faced with an impossible choice: protect Douglas by pulling away from Thomas, or stay by his side and risk watching him unravel. A dangerous future. The fallout of this storyline has endless possibilities. Will Thomas fall back into dangerous obsession, proving everyone right? Will Hope get drawn back into Liam's orbit, rekindling their romance at the cost of Thomas's sanity? Or could this be the beginning of Thomas finally proving himself by resisting his darker impulses? No matter which path unfolds, one thing is certain: seeing Hope and Liam together again is the spark that reignites a storm inside Thomas Forrester. The question is whether that storm will be survivable, or if it will destroy everything he's fought to build. Final thoughts. The bold and the beautiful thrives on love triangles, and the Hope-Liam-Thomas saga is one of its most enduring. By revisiting this tension, the soap promises to deliver both heartbreak and explosive drama. For fans, the thrill lies in not knowing whether Thomas can truly keep his demons at bay, or if Hope and Liam's connection is destined to destroy him once again. One thing is certain: the moment Thomas lays eyes on Hope and Liam sharing their effortless chemistry, his world tilts off its axis. And when Thomas Forrester loses his balance, Los Angeles better brace itself. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.